Hey, second grade. Happy Thursday. We're going to work a little bit more on double-digit subtraction with and without grade grouping, and we are going to be using the expanded form strategy and the open number line strategy to help you solve these problems. First, we're going to start by doing a word problem today and using apps check to help us solve it. So let's look at it. All right, and before we start, let me draw out my apps check on my board here. Apps check is a really good way to help you get to thinking about the problem and get organized and double check it when you're solving it. It's important to do that when you do word problems. That way you can make sure you're doing the right thing. Okay, let's read our word problem today. Mrs. Palmer had 78 stickers. She gave away 65 stickers. How many stickers does Mrs. Palmer have left? All right, we are analyzing first. So let's listen to the word problem again and listen for the question. Mrs. Palmer had 78 stickers. She gave away 65 stickers. How many stickers does Mrs. Palmer have left? Okay, important stuff here. What's the question? How many stickers does Mrs. Palmer have left? And here's the question mark. So we know this is what we're going to have to solve. We've got to figure out how many stickers she has left. All right, let's listen to each sentence now and listen for important information in the sentence. Mrs. Palmer had 78 stickers. What's important in that sentence? 78 is important. Okay, that tells us how many stickers she started with. She gave away 65 stickers. What's important from that sentence? The words gave away are important, and 65 is important. If Miss Palmer is giving away stickers, is she adding to what she has, or is she taking away from what she has? Gave away means that she's taking away, so she's subtracting. All right, we've analyzed the problem. Now let's plan how we're going to solve it. So we'll have to plan if we'll add or subtract. We're going to make a strip diagram to help us kind of draw out the problem before we decide if we're adding or subtracting, even though we're pretty sure we already know what we're doing. Okay, so on your strip diagram, we'll start with the whole. Do we know the whole? Do we know how many total stickers there were? Yes, we know the whole. Miss Palmer started with 78 stickers. Then she gave away 65 stickers, so that's one of the parts. Now we have to figure out how many are left. So when we know the whole to begin with and we only know one of the parts, that means that we're going to have to subtract to figure out the other part of the problem. So we are subtracting. Our number sentence, remember when you write a subtraction number sentence, you always start with the largest number on top. So 78 minus 65 is what we are going to solve today. Okay, now we solve. I'm going to solve using my base 10 blocks. That's one strategy we can use. So let's build the number 78. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78. Okay. Now we have to take away 65. So we're going to start by taking away our 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then we need to take away our 10s. We need to take away 6 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many am I left with? I'm left with 10, 11, 12, 13. So 78 take away 65 is 13. Now before we're done, we're going to check our work and make sure that we're right. So we're going to check it by adding our base 10 blocks that we took away back to 13 and making sure that we end with 78. We're kind of redoing the problem here, but by adding 13 plus 65 and making sure it equals 68. If it does, 78. If it doesn't, then that means something went wrong. Okay, so we'll add our 10s first. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78. So 13 plus 65 did equal 78. So that means 78 minus 65 is 13. So we have the answer right. Now let's answer the question. How many stickers does Mrs. Palmer have left? Mrs. Palmer has 13 stickers left. All right. Let's move along to working on a few double-digit subtraction problems together. Let's try to solve this problem. 56 minus 14. Remember, equations can be written like this, or they can be written like this. Either way is still asking you the same thing. It's asking us to subtract 14 from 56. Let's use both strategies on this problem. Let's start by using an open number line. Okay, so when we use an open number line, remember when we subtract, you're going to start on the right side, because when you subtract, you start with a larger number and you get smaller. If we were adding, we would start on the left side, because when you add, you start small and you get big. All right, so starting at 56 and taking away 14. How many 10s are in 14? There is one 10 in 14, so we're going to do one 10 jump. And then how many 1s? There are 4 1s, so 4 1 jumps. Okay, and now let's figure out the answer. So 56 take away 10 is 56, 46, and then count by 1s backwards. 45, 44, 43, 42. 56 minus 14 is 42. We're also going to do expanded form to double check our work. So, what is the expanded form of 56? 56 is 50 plus 6, because we have 5 10s. So 5 10s is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 6 1s. And then 14's expanded form is 110, so 10 plus 4. Now we subtract these. What is 6 minus 4? 6 minus 4 is 2. Bring down our plus sign. What is 50 take away 10? Count backwards by 10s. 50, 1 10 less is 40. What is 40 plus 2? 40 plus 2 is 42. So see, we solved it 2 different ways. We used an open number line and we used the expanded form and still got 42. Okay, we're going to do one more problem today, and we're going to use both strategies to help solve the problem. All right, let's try let me change that. 37 minus 18. Okay, let's use an open number line first. Since we're subtracting, we start on the right with 37 here because 37 is a larger number and we're getting smaller. Okay, now we're taking away 18. 18 has 1 10, so do a 10 jump. And then it has 8 1s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now let's figure out what we have here. 37 take away a 10 is 27, and then count by ones. 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19. So 37 take away 18 is 19. Let's try that using expanded form now. All right, so 37, we have 30 plus 7, because there's 3 10s, so 10, 20, 30 plus your 7. And then we have 18, which is 110 plus 8, and subtract. Okay, 7 minus 8. Uh-oh, there's a problem. If I have 7, I can't take away 8. But what I can do is take a 10 away from 30 and add a 10 to my 7. So what is 10 plus 7? 10 plus 7 is 17. And then if I took a 10 away from 30, 30 take away 10 is 20. Now let's try it. What is 17 take away 8? Well, if you don't know that, you could draw it out to help you figure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Then take away 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many are we left with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so 17 minus 8 is 9. What is 20 take away 10? 20 take away 10 is 10. So 10 plus 9 is 19. Just like we got up here, 19. So this one was a little bit trickier because we realized you can't take away, if you have 7, you can't take away 8. So we had to use one of the 10s and replace it with 10 ones there. That way we had enough to take away. Okay, so this is using your expanded form to help you solve the problem, and this is using an open number line. You can also use base 10 blocks, and later on in 2nd grade you'll also learn how to solve the problem just using the number sentence. But it's important to have a lot of strategies in your tool belt in case you ever get confused. You have ways to help you solve the problem. Okay, I want you to try to solve this problem at home. You can use one of the strategies that we've talked about. So see if you can get the right answer there. 32 minus 21. See you next time. Bye.